Hello, I'm Brent Farris from the Brent Studios, and in this video I just wanted to quickly show you how you can convert some of the code that I've done in my other videos to Unity 5. So a lot of the code in my other videos would access components like rigid body and colliders and stuff like that, and if you wrote it out line by line, you would find that errors arise if you're working in Unity 5. So the key thing that is different in Unity 5 versus the old tutorials that I did, which were before Unity 5 came out, is that they remove the reference to a lot of the objects within the transform or the game object. So originally you'd be able to do stuff like transform.rigidbody.velocity or gameObject.rigidbody.velocity. So you may see me do something like this. Either one, but you'll notice that in Unity 5 it's not working. The way to solve this is actually not to use .rigidbody.velocity, but to use .getComponent rigidbody velocity. So you'll notice that this won't present an error, whereas the .rigidbody will. And it's the same thing for these like enabled ones. I'll get rid of that line. Like this would become, instead of transform.collider.enabled equals false, it would become transform.getComponent collider enables false. And when you do that and you were to come back to Unity, you'll notice that the errors will be gone at that point. So that is basically how you can convert the code that you see in the old tutorials to use this new concept. Now, I'll be having another tutorial I'll probably just do after this one, showing you how you can optimize this, because this is actually not very good to get a component every single time inside of an update. So in the next video I'll show you how you can actually optimize this so that you don't have to get it all the time like this, just because we lost the references in Unity 5 in order to save on memory, because that's a lot of references that's added that we don't even use most of the time. So that's the reason they actually removed it, is that it's just it uses up memory to have all those references. Thanks for watching. If you like any of my video tutorials, I'll be kicking them up probably a little bit more often now as I'm getting a tiny bit more time. So yeah, like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later.